what's up guys? Welcome to another episode on The Point. Today I'm by myself, it seems. No Esteban, no Mark, no Nico. I know that sucks because the video's not going to be nearly as funny. I apologize ahead of time. I fired Mark.
I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here.
Nah, I'm just playing. No, today is just going to be a really simple video. Before I continue the video though, I do want to give a special thanks to everybody who voted on our Instagram page. And for those of you who haven't followed us yet on Instagram, it's the.pbn. So what was happening last week was we did a little poll. Basically it was a bet between me and Mark. I wanted to do a Jeffree Star unboxing, however Mark wasn't too sure about it because he had to wear makeup. So me and Mark made a bet. And basically what it was is if I created a poll asking if people wanted to see Mark with makeup and he got 50 hell yeses to it, he would do it. End of the poll, we actually ended up with 93 votes, which was way more than we had anticipated. So I know Mark was definitely caught blindsided by it. He was not expecting to get that many. So I do really want to say special thanks to you guys. That video would have not happened had it been for you guys. So I really can't express how happy that made me. And it was funny. So if you haven't checked it out, once you're done with this video, go ahead and check that one out. But now back to what we're going to talk about here today. Be a tour of the game room. It is not a big game room by any means, but it is definitely something that I've been wanting to show, that me and Nico have really been passionate about over the last couple of years. That we started out with a little small stack of video games and a little small stack of movies and books, and then it kind of just took a life of its own. So it really is something that, I wouldn't say I'm proud of, but it really is something that I really do love, and I really love spending time in this room.
Well, alrighty guys, jumping right into the video. So what we have right over here is kind of the scary section. So the Game of Thrones really does stick out right there because that's not scary, but I am very obsessed with Ghostface.
You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish, understand?
Joseph gave me that for Christmas, Kawhi Leonard, so pretty funny. Right over here we have the Coraline sections.
Hello, Coraline.
Never seen Coraline until our little one got curious one day on Netflix and she just put it on, and I will actually admit that I enjoyed the film. So honestly, this whole collection's inspired because of her. So, just fun little things that we like here and there. And then right there, the Statue of Liberty, a New York license plate, all things that we got from the trip. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. So Nicolette is obsessed, and I mean obsessed, with Bob's Burger stuff. So I don't mind it, not at all. And if anything, I embrace her, love for things. So I really do find it funny and cute at the same time that she really has an obsession with the cartoon. And it really is funny. A lot of this stuff has been put together by friends and family, so definitely big shout out, and we do appreciate everything that all our friends have helped us put together. Right underneath the Bob's Burgers we have The Office. So pretty much a fun show, honestly. I don't always find it to be the best show ever, but
how dare you.
I enjoy it pretty much, but not as much as Nicolette enjoys Harry Potter, and that's a fact. So a lot of this again has been put together by friends, family, but when it isn't friends or family, then it's just us putting a collection together. A lot of it comes from half-price books, which if many of you do read books, or you're into video games or physical media, that's one of the best places to go and piece these things together. Honestly, you find some great deals. It's a lot better than shopping at eBay or Amazon or stuff like that, because you can actually get your hands on onto the media and see it before you buy it. Or same thing with pops and stuff like that. And right over here is just a little bit more of Bob's Burgers, nothing too crazy, but again, a lot of this is just little things that we have found here and there at very good prices, and it's kind of hard to pass up on things when they're nice and they're affordable. So it's always fun to put a collection Again, it's not very big, but we do plan to, get a bigger house, bigger rooms. So hopefully that will happen. Right over here is the perfect example of piecing things together through half-price books. It was incredibly crazy to do this for Christmas. I did not know that a lot of people shop for those books, but I did get to complete it for Nicolette before Christmas, and she absolutely loved it. So that's something that I am very grateful for. So half-price books came in super clutch. Thanks a lot. And then right over here, the NES and the SNES are actually some of the hardest, or were some of the hardest, I should say, consoles to get. So I'm really happy to have those. Right here's our Nintendo 64 collection. So those stickers right there are actually custom ones that I bought from Etsy. So in case of any of y'all have N64 games that y'all want to purchase little stickers for the sides, because if not, they just look like, the cartridges by themselves. So if you want to add a little bit more pop into your game, that's definitely, I would recommend going there. Also, for the SNES and the NES, I don't have a lot of physical copy games. The Switch is fairly new, so, not too much there. That sleeve right there, or cover I should say, for Pikachu has actually been given to me by a friend, so thank you so much, CJ. Right over here is, a small collection of a couple of games that we have, the Nintendo GameCube. I'm going to be very honest with you guys, I honestly haven't played a lot of Nintendo GameCube games, other than Smash and Mario Kart and stuff like that. A lot of that has been put together by Nico, but I will say that I am actually very guilty of playing a lot of Wii games. And it's not really just a preference or anything like that, it's just this happens to be a console that I came across more in my lifetime, so I've actually played with more of these games than I would say that I've played with GameCube. It's more of a PS2 kid growing up when the GameCube was out, so that's pretty much why. But talking about the PlayStation, this is right here what I really am super happy or proud, I guess, if I have to say that I'm proud of anything that I've put together in this game room, is actually the PlayStation collection. So I will admit that a lot of these games I haven't finished all the way through, but a lot of these games I did play as a child. So I just kind of had to have them in my collection. Some of those are just must-haves, but yeah, a lot of them I have played, I just haven't finished all the way through. For the most part, I know what happens in all of them. It's just, sometimes you don't have a lot of time in the day when you got work and stuff, kiddos. But I guess that's ultimately the dream, that your kids end up, inheriting these video games, and that they'll take care of it and they'll play video games in the future. The future generation, you got to show them some of the cool stuff that you got. So a lot of PS2 games, like I was saying, I did play the PS2 a lot when I was younger too. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a classic, so that's probably my favorite. It's a must if you have it. Right over here is the Gorillaz CDs that I actually got for Christmas. Nicolette came in really clutch. For you people that actually know me, I love me some Gorillaz. But just like the PS2, I grew up with the PS3. Really, really fun games, really awesome things. I think my favorite titles would have to be GTA, Uncharted, and The Last of Us. And luckily for me, on the PS4, all of those games are actually available, with the exception of GTA 4, but you got GTA 5, so no need for GTA 4 anymore. But yeah, PS4, probably one of my favorite consoles, if not the most favorite console. Just fun times with the PS4. Right over here is a wall that's just filled with posters. That Johnny Cash poster is actually the first gift that Nicolette ever got for me for Christmas, so it actually has a lot of meaning. Johnny Cash is my favorite singer, musician of all time, so pretty fun memory to have, and it's in the center of the room. But when I first started the game room, I bought a lot of posters of a lot of things that we love. And yeah, it's really 2000s honestly to have that, but I really enjoy the room the way it is, and I plan to buy more posters, even though it seems like less stores are carrying posters. that chair is super noisy, so that hopefully I don't have to take into the next game room. But for now, it's just gonna have to do, hold our butts. But yeah, no, it's not that comfy, and it's really noisy. But yeah, that pretty much covers everything, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Like I said, it's not really a big game room. But for some of you that haven't been to my house, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Me and Mark appreciate all the love that we've been getting. And don't forget, guys, subscribe. Thank you, and have a great day.